and welcome to West Prairie High School for BWP JV Sparkle and Football this evening as they will take on the West Hancock Titans.
We already had the kickoff, sort of.
That was odd.
So, folks, as you're watching the game, there's going to be no kickoffs, but what they did do is they put two players back for West Hancock for a chance to catch the ball, but Laughlin just kicked it out the back of the end zone.
As the wind a little brisk here this evening at Bauman Field here in Scioto. 1st and 10 Titans. Single back set, handoff to the back. That is number 30, Isaiah Brownlee.
Am I supposed
West
to be
Hancock.
keeping stats?
Oh, I'll do it.
No, here, give it to me. I'll do it. I just now thought of it. You said a name and how many yards, and I was like,
There you go. Hopefully one of those will work.
I'll just use a
Yeah,
pencil.
I know. You're a pencil guy.
I'm
a pen guy. I can read it easier. 9:30.
Oh! I just lost half of my lead.
Well,
Which?
Brownlee was on the carry
Number
for West.
30?
Yep, number 30. 9:25.
You see how this game's going to go already, folks. It's been one of those nights. Let me tell you. 3 yards, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got it. We're caught up. What's his name?
Isaiah Brownlee, number 30.
Brownlee's a name that's been around the West Hancock area for a long time.
And the handoff on the sweep to the near side, number 32 on the carry, Dayton Heston. And he's going to come up a little bit short of the first down marker on the far side, about a gain of, we'll call it 3rd down and 1 for the Titans. 8:55 to play here in the opening quarter. No score between BWP and West Hancock.
Dayton Heston,
Yes.
number 32.
Yes, number 32.
I was listening to you. Did you catch that?
I did.
I don't need that. I'll just write them down as I come here. And then if I need a lineman, I'll ask you. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
I had big plans to do good things tonight, but
Number 4, the quarterback, Evan Carell, and he
that's
hands
actually
off.
to Brownlee again.
Brownlee, he'll have enough for a first down across the 40 to about the 44-yard line. Waiting for the official to put the ball down. 1st and 10, West Hancock.
Is that gain of 6?
We'll call it a gain of 6 on 3rd and 1. Ball at the Titan 40.
Ethan Hunt, who does a lot of games for me, is running the clock and the
4-yard line.
scoreboard tonight. So if the scoreboard's wrong, folks, it's all Ethan's fault.
1st and 10, West Hancock. The ball at
Hey,
the
I'm here to help, buddy.
Titan 44. Handoff number 19 on the
Oh,
carry.
big stop by the Spartans.
Trevor Strover.
Number 27 on the stop.
Xavier Hilton on the stop.
I was going to say that, but what was number 19's name?
It is Trevor Strover, S-T-R-O-V-E-R. 7:45 to play here in the opening quarter. 2nd down, and I'm going to call it a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 for West Hancock. No score here at Scioto this evening.
I believe back in the day when West Hancock was really good, Brownlee was a quarterback.
I
Or a
remember
running
Brownlee.
back. I'm pretty sure he's a quarterback. Or number 10, if I remember right.
Number 30, Brownlee on the carry, and he's going to go nowhere but backwards as a host of black jerseys on
Number
the stop.
13 was there.
That is Ben Wren.
Loss of 3 for
So
Brownlee.
3rd down, and we'll call it 13 for West Hancock. Ball back at their own 41.
Yeah, he only lost 2, didn't he? You're more accurate than me. I'll correct it.
7 minutes to play on a very windy evening here at Scioto. As a very strong wind out of the north blowing across the field here.
It blows cameras over, too.
It does blow cameras over.
Doesn't it, Kenny?
And it looked like some early movement and a whole mess of, and now a flag from the far side is that play
It's going to be illegal procedure.
was not a thing of beauty.
No, it was not.
6:45 to play here. No score between West Hancock and BWP, and that's going to move it back to about the 36-yard line.
I
of
even
West
remembered
Hancock.
to put the penalties down.
You were on the
You know
stat
how long
thing
it's done
tonight.
one of? Do you know how long it's been since I've done one of these?
I know.
I
It's been a
haven't-
long time.
I haven't done a stat sheet for football in I don't even know. It's been at least 10 years.
Well, it was about that long for me in basketball at the start of the season. And I picked up after screwing things up the first couple of games. 6:32 to play, 3rd down, and about 16. And
I thought it was going to be a big stop, but it didn't.
Trying to run it out to the outside with, I believe, 27 Cooper Shaw on the carry.
Number 5 on the tackle.
That would be Jensen Laughlin, and that's going to be another loss.
That's a loss of
about 4 or 5, and that's going to take the ball.
What's number 27's name?
That is Cooper Shaw. That's going to move the ball back to the Titan 32-yard line of 4th and 18. And with this win tonight, any kicking game
now
is
there is no punts. Well,
Right.
there is punts,
But no return.
But there's no return. So, and I don't think there's any rush. So you just stand there. If you can block it, you block it, and it's going to be where it stops. They're going for it, they think. They could do a short punt.
Might as well, because I don't think you're going to get this wind.
What are they trying to do?
I don't know. 5:33.
Nope, it is a short punt. They can't rush, so you might as well kick it from as close as possible.
And fielded at the BWP 47-yard line.
Now, there's a lot of wind.
Wow, they're going to mark it out almost to midfield.
What are they doing? Well, I don't know.
I have no idea. That ball fielded back at the BWP 45, and
46 or so, and they started to mark it at the 50, and then they moved it all the way up to the 45.
So BWP will have it 1st and 10 from the Titan 45-yard line. Dalton Strode at quarterback again, number 20, like we saw last Monday at Macomb. 3-back set.
I about asked you where my mouse was. I found it. It's okay, folks.
Strode going to hand off near
That
side.
Huffman?
That is 22, Dalton Huffman, and he's going to be down and get a nice gain on 1st down and pick up a 1st down for BWP. You know, it's nice with these long headphones. I'm down here to the I can stretch clear down here to the as the ball moves, I can move with it.
From the 40?
Down to the 23-yard line of West Hancock.
That's a 17-yard gain, right?
Yes.
Hey, look at that. Quick math. And a rushing 1st down. I marked that down, too.
So 1st and 10 for BWP, 5:12 to go as Huffman ran out of bounds.
You might find me to be a little seem a little lack of carrying tonight, but I apologize in advance.
27 on the carry. Xavier Hilton.
Oh, nice tackle for number 65 for West Hancock. A big
That would
stop.
be Alex Woods, a sophomore defensive lineman.
Xavier Hilton, right?
Yep, 27 on the carry. He's going to pick up about 3 yards down to the Titan 20-yard line. 4:44 to play.
I would not have guessed he gained 3 on that play.
I didn't think so either, but
They must have got good push with the offensive line because it looked like he got to the line and he got tackled.
3-back set handoff to Palmer. He's going to go out.
Oh, nice open field tackle.
Nice tackle as Palmer tried to cut it back
Number
towards
23.
the outside. 23 on the stop. That is Darren Mills.
Palmer's still going to get, what, 1?
And he's going to say a gain of 1, so 3rd and about a long 5, short 6 for
What's young
BWP.
Mr. Palmer's first name?
Rand. 4:05 to play here. First quarter, no score between the Titans and Sparklands. They're going to break the huddle. 3-back set. Again behind Strode.
Full house backfield, 2 tight ends. Shove it down their throats, what they're going to try and do.
Delay swing to the outside. That's Huffman again. He can get the corner, and he's got the corner, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown.
19 yards.
Yep, 19 yards on the touchdown run. 3:44 to play here in the opening quarter. It's BWP 6 and West Hancock nothing. You need a piece of paper to write the scoring summary on?
Sure.
There you go.
You knew what I was looking for.
I did.
Well, how much times? 3:44?
3:44 to play.
Oh, sorry. You want to update that? It's all right. It's right there.
BWP going to line it up again with the full house backfield. 2 tight ends set behind Strode. Well, bad snap, and Strode's going to pick it up, but he's going to try and get into the end zone. It's going to come up short of the goal line. So with 3:44 to play here in the opening quarter, it is a 6-0 lead for BWP.
We'll take a break and be right back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Right.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance
in the weight room.
prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
Welcome back to, I about said Bushnell Prairie City, but West Prairie High School. It is JV football, and here's Laughlin on to kick again. Hey, Miles, get the kicker. Miles, get the kicker. Miles, get the kicker. Nobody's out there, so he doesn't know what's going on. Well, there's a kick, folks. It's a really good one, I promise.
And it's going to scoot.
And it's going to scoot. Oh, nice kick. Stop.
It stopped at about the 6 or 7 yard line.
That's a great kick. Now, they're still going to get it at the 30, but
right.
It's a great kick.
Well, this crosswind, that was a hard to do in regular with non-windy conditions. With that wind coming out of the north, he just put enough English on it like a pitching wedge, and it stopped about 2 or 3 feet from going out of bounds at the 7.
Dave Norton's a tough dude. Look at that. He's down there with a vest on in this wind. Maybe a sweatshirt underneath the vest, but.
So it'll be 1st and 10, West Hancock after the.
I've never understood vests. My arms get too cold.
I'm not a big vest person either.
I don't get it. Ethan, do you like vests? I'm not a vest guy. You're not a vest guy either. We'll have to get Dave Norton on here and ask him why he's a vest guy. I don't get vests.
Handoff up the middle and a good gain on 1st down of about 8.
That's number 20.
Blaine Carlton.
Why do they keep
freshman.
adding people to the list?
And that's going to be a gain of about 7 or 8. Well, 7, and then they move the down marker. So we're going to call it a gain of 8, 2nd and 6.
Are you giving him? That's 7, isn't it?
Well, you look at the down marker on the far side. I'm going to say it's a gain of 8.
Okay, I'll put 8.
Scoreboard says 2nd and 2.
It's because he's listening to you.
There is that, isn't there?
Don't give Ethan credit that he's making these decisions on his own.
Handoff up the left side and up for a 1st down, a gain of 3. That was 20 again on the run. Carlton and 54 on the stop, Nate Kramer.
4-yard gain. 1st down. Titans at their own 41-yard line. It's in between the 41 and 42, right?
Yep, 2:55 to go on the opening quarter clock. They'll come back, single back set, offset wing backs in the backfield behind the quarterback and delay. Hand off to 19.
To the 4th back.
4th back through.
Oh, big open field hit. Who is
Nice
that?
hit.
Is that Laughlin over there?
No,
not green
not
shoes.
green shoes. Number 11, Ashton Barkley on the stop.
That was number 19 on the carry, Trevor Stover. He's going to get a gain of 4.
2nd and.
Is that 3 or 4? That's 3 because he didn't get to the 45.
I'm saying 3.
Yep, 3.
So 2nd and 7, clock down to 2:15 to play here in the opening quarter. 6-0 lead for BWP. Oh, movement looked like movement, and they do catch the wing back on the far side. Moved a little early, so that'll be a 5-yard mark off on West Hancock.
Kenny's all over the flag. I looked at him, but that isn't even what I was looking at. I was looking to see how many people were watching, but he was actually doing his job, and I was goofing off. 5-yard penalty, 10 yards in penalties on 2 different penalties.
So that's going to move it back to about the original line of scrimmage on this set of downs.
That's a 4-yard penalty.
Yeah.
That's like a 3-yard penalty.
Yeah, 3 and
actually.
3 3/4.
I'm still giving him 5 in the book, though.
Minute 55 to play. 2nd down and 11. Handoff 37 on the carry. New number. That's Jake Martins. And he's going to take it across the 45 to about the Titan
6-yard gain.
47. Yeah, we'll call it a gain of 6.
I'm not giving him the 2 that he should have had to run because he didn't have to run them.
Because those are penalty yards.
Well, but he still would get credit for them, but they never went back that
Yeah.
far. So we're penalizing the runner instead of the team.
3rd and 4 for West Hancock. A minute 15 to play here in the first quarter. Thanks for tuning into this entertaining first quarter, folks. We really appreciate it. Tonight you're on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Handoff
He's a
to
big boy.
up the middle, and initial hit in the backfield by Kramer, and number 20 on the carry,
Gain of 3.
Carlton, and he's going to come up about a yard short of the 1st down marker, and we're under 50 seconds to play here in the first. 46 seconds, clock continuing to tick down. 6-0 lead for BWP, and a 4th and less than 1 for West Hancock at the BWP 49-yard line.
Miles is doing a good job on the camera. I bet he wishes he was in here with us, though.
I bet it's
brutal.
brutal.
It
It's
is
brutal
brisk
out
out there.
Hand off, number 20 on the carry again. I
Hit at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to wrestle his way forward.
Initial contact had him stop, but he drove for a couple of yards and will pick up another West Hancock first down with 16.6 seconds to play. Opening quarter, BWP on top, Sparkling 6, Titans nothing.
2 first downs here on this drive.
And I would be surprised if West Hancock's going to take another snap as they're still in the huddle and the clock down to 5 seconds to play.
Hey, clock guy, you're supposed to stop on a first down. Did you really already?
Yeah, he got the arm.
So you're telling me the official was tired of waiting on the chain gang is what you were telling me. We'll take a break. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live right after this.
During this COVID pandemic, it is important you take care of your health, especially your heart health. Do not ignore the signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you have health concerns, schedule an appointment with your provider, and always, in case of an emergency, call 911. This message brought to you by McDonough District Hospital and Blessing Health System. See for yourself why Blessing Health System is the leader in cardiology and pulmonology services. Appointments available inside MDH. Learn more at blessinghealth.org or mdh.org.
And we are back
How are
here
you?
at...
Sorry, folks. I'm going to get off here for a minute. Which microphone are you on?
I'm on 2. We're back here at West Prairie High School here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH and also the Bushnell Banking Center. Bushnell Banking Center, a branch of the Raritan State Bank located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank, a friendly service, or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck. Cyclones, Sparklones, and Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and member FDIC. Also brought to you by Tri-County Seeds. Tri-County Seeds, your local Golden Harvest seed advisor, located in Scioto, Illinois, rooted in genetics, agronomy, and service for over 10 years. Contact Nate Todd at 309-333-3437 for all your Golden Harvest corn, soybean, and seed treatment needs. Second quarter underway here at West Hancock with the football. First and 10 from the BWP 48.
People probably wish I'd stay away.
Handoff up the middle and another first down. Good run by number 20, Blaine Carlton, and he'll have another Titan first down.
They're going to stop him a yard short.
Okay, so
I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, about a yard and a half short, just inside the.
Do we give him 8 or 9?
Give him 9.
Okay. Boy, you're awful nice to the other team.
I'm just a generous person in general. 27.
You are. I'm not that generous to the other team.
BWP 27, Xavier Hilton limping off the field to the near side. Second down, and we'll call it a long, short 2, long 1. 9:15 to play here in the first half. 6-0 lead for BWP. Handoff's going to go to the third back, and he'll cut around the 40 and not go much further than that. And I do not believe he got the first down.
Cooper Shaw on the carry.
And 13, Wren.
And number 54.
Nate Kramer.
Nate Kramer was there as well. We'll give him no gain on the play. He needs to get some gains. He's still negative yardage on the day.
Oh, from up here, Dwayne, he looks a little hesitant when he gets the ball, kind of tiptoeing and not just.
If you were his size and had Nate Kramer running at you, you'd be hesitant too.
True.
You'd probably be hesitant right now with Nate Kramer running at you.
Probably.
I don't run, so I would be hesitant all the time just because I can't run.
If you ask my granddaughter, she doesn't think I can run either. So, and she's told me that. 8:20.
It's because we're old.
8:25 to play first half, third and a long.
That looks like
one,
a busted play.
And that is a busted play, and that's going to be a sack. Number 73, White Hodgkins in the backfield, and he'll bring him down back at about the BWP 48 where this set of downs started.
They're only gonna make him lose 8. What's his name? That's the first time he's ran.
That's the quarterback.
Yeah, I know. What's his name?
Evan. Oh my goodness, Evan Carl, Carel, the last name.
I'm sorry, folks.
7:45 to play here. First half, 6-0 lead for BWP.
We aren't doing punts.
No returns on kickoffs.
We're doing kickoffs with just the kicker and 2 people back to try and catch it. It's just got us all discombobulated.
And West Hancock, with that, is going to come out and
They're going to go for it this time.
here on 4th and 8. 7:25 to play.
They only gave him 10 yards on the last punt. Why would you ever punt if they're just going to give you 10 yards? And that might be a penalty.
That might be as the near end on this side. 23.
Hey, he was looking to block, though. Give him credit.
Darren Mills.
Hey, let's see if they give him a 5-yard penalty this time or 3.5.
Well, maybe they'll make it 7 since they shorted the last one by 2. 7:18 to play here. First half, JV contest, 6-0 lead for BWP. Now that's going to make it a 4th and 14.
You still might as well go for it. I think they're going to kick this time, though. I don't even know why you go back. You don't rush on punts.
It is going to be a punt. And it's going to hit at the 35 and be fielded on both knees by number 11, Barkley, at the – and move it to the 35.
I think I figured it out. Wherever they field it, they're giving them 5 yards credit for a return.
Okay.
That's what I think they're doing.
Yeah,
because that's what they did that time, and that's kind of what they did the last time, too. So I'm going to say that's what they're doing.
Yeah, Barkley fielded at about the 30-yard line. So they move it out to the 35, 1st and 10. 6:54 to play here, first half. BWP on top, 6-0.
I think I'm going to go with that.
I think you're right.
That looked like the case because they both
like
did pretty much the same thing both times. So we're going to say that's what they're doing.
Strode going to go out of the shotgun this time with a single back, set 4 receivers, and BWP going to take a timeout.
Coach Snyder saw something he didn't like. And we'll take a break as well. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Right
As we work together to stop the spread of COVID-19, McDonough District Hospital wants you to know that your health and safety are our #1 priority.
Our primary care providers are here to take care of you and your family's total well-being. Telehealth capabilities and the MDH Convenience Clinic all provide ease of access to our wide range of services.
All of this because we are committed to providing you quality and compassionate care that you have come to trust from us.
McDonough District Hospital. More than hospital care, a hospital caring.
Back here at West Prairie High School in Scioto. 6:50 to play here in the first half. 6-0 BWP on top.
Where'd you stop reading at?
Tri-County seats, and we're going up. Bottom up.
Oh, Community News Brief. The Community News Brief is a free publication distributed to over 68 locations in Bushnell, Macomb, Colchester, Industry, Adair, and even more towns throughout the area. It provides local news to McDonough County and parts of Fulton County every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. To submit a press release and get advertising information for the locally owned publication, contact Lynn at 309-333-8245 or email communitybrief, that's BRIEF, at gmail.com. At email.com. You could try at email.com. I don't know where to go. Give it a whirl.
BWP out of the timeout.
You can also visit their new store. They got a new store and office up on the square in Macomb.
Awesome. So 3-back set, single receivers both sides, a little screen out to Hilton. And that
you better pick that up. They did call it incomplete.
Pass was thrown behind a little bit, but again, wind out of the north, east-west running field, and anything in the air is going to be a challenge tonight, passing or kicking.
Yeah. This is like, who was talking about getting the pitch? Was that you saying getting the pitching wedge out? You just kind of have to throw it to the right sideline, and it'll blow back to the left. If you're going east or west, of course.
So incomplete pass stops the clock, 6:46 to play.
I didn't write that down.
Here in the first half.
Incomplete, 0.
6-0 lead for BWP. 3-back set, 2 tight ends, handoff up the left side across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. Waiting on the number, and that is Rand Palmer on the carry for about 7. Oh, they're going to call it a gain of 8.
Well, we'll see where they end up marking it here. Yeah, looks like a gain of 8 to me.
3rd and 2. 6:15 to play here in the first half. 6-0 lead for BWP. Strode again under center. 3rd and 2 for the Sparklones. And off Palmer this near side. He's across the 45. Ball
fumble.
Loose, and West Hancock. Well, no, I think BWP got on it. 37 was the first one there. Jake Martins for West Hancock, but I think
Palmer's going to get credit for 4 yards.
54, Nate Kramer, I think, fell on that football for BWP.
Palmer gets 4 yards, and Nate Kramer gets 3 yards.
And a first down for BWP.
I want to give him the yards, too.
Right at midfield.
Nate Kramer. A 4-yard fumble recovery.
5:50 to play.
That's a rushing first down.
6-0 lead for BWP. Dwayne, I was going to comment, last time we were out here was October of 19. Of course, the wind farm wasn't, they were just building some of it. Now we got a completely different view.
It's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
All the windmills turn. We might have one of those in my backyard before too long, actually.
5:28 to play here, first half. 1st and 10, BWP. Handoff, far side, and a good tackle over there by 32. Dayton Heston for West Hancock. The ball carrying Xavier Hilton. He'll go backwards for about a loss of.
Kind of thought if Hilton would have turned inside his blocker, a loss of 5. He had a chance to turn inside his blocker, and he decided to try to go outside, and he actually ran to where the defense was. If he'd cut inside his blocker, he had some room to run, I think. But that's a split-second decision. You make a choice, and that time it didn't work out.
4:50 to play here in the opening half against 6-0 lead for BWP. 2nd down and 15. Ball back in BWP territory at the 45. Handoff up the middle.
That's
Nope,
a fumble,
that
and
is
it's
a
going to
fumble.
be recovered by number 65.
That is Alex Woods for West Hancock.
Who was that? Who was the ball carrier?
I never did actually see the number because I thought Strode had it, and then I don't think the ball ever got into anybody's hand.
They handed it to somebody going the other way. I don't know if he ever actually had it in his hands, but
Right.
he handed it to him, and he was running. It's like he wasn't expecting to have a handoff.
So West Hancock will take over on the turnover, 1st and 10 at the BWP 44-yard line. 4:38 to play here, first half. Sparklin's on top by 6.
We'll give Strode a -1 on that play then. And too many players or something? What's going on here? I didn't see what he said.
Hand to the chest.
Oh, illegal substitution.
Yeah, illegal substitution penalty.
Yep.
And that'll move it back to the
It was so
BWP
fast.
49.
It was so fast I didn't catch what he did. I was looking down at my score sheet. Illegal substitution, so it's 1st and 15 for the Titans. 4:37 to go in the first half.
Snap and handoff, second back through 32.
Dayton Heston.
Heston, he's going to pick up a couple of yards.
Actually, I think they're
Maybe
only going to
only
give him one.
Yep, the official here on the near side's only moved it up to the 48.
They're not very nice to these guys.
So 3rd and 13.
The officials are not nearly as nice to him as you are, Chris.
I know. What can I say? I'm just a nice guy.
They were nice to him when they only gave him a 3-yard penalty earlier.
Right,
though.
well, see, they negated that with this. So 4:05 to play. First half, 2nd and 13.
Whoa.
And that
Fumble.
ball's loose, and that under center never got a hold of the ball. The ball in the air twice it batted out of the quarterback's hands and falls to the turf. West Hancock does get on the football, but now they're going to be set up with a long 3rd down and 18.
Evan Carl, another 5-yard loss. That makes it -13 on the day.
Actually, I think it's, I don't know on the pronunciation. Sorry about that. Carell.
Was it?
Carel.
Oh. Sorry, folks.
59.
We have live chat. If anybody from the West Hancock area is watching, feel free to tell us how to say it. Jerry Walters is watching from Prairie City. Jerry's been one of our faithful watchers and followers here. Make sure you subscribe to our page, if you would, please. Hewlett Public Pro LLC.
I was going to go back and fire a pass, and it's going to be
That might be pass interference, but no flag.
intended receiver 23, Darren Mills. It's going to fall just a little short. Coverage by Palmer, 34 for BWP. That'll stop the clock with 3:21 to play here in the first half.
He tried to come back for the ball. I really thought that they could have thrown a flag on that play. But
Now we got the 4 officials huddled up at the West Hancock 46-yard line.
here comes the referee over. Third down.
3rd down, okay.
I think they were concerned on whether it was 3rd or 4th down, and Coach Snyder just, give it 3rd down.
So 3rd and 18 for West Hancock. 3:15 to play here in the opening half. 6-0 lead. BWP scoring on their opening drive of the contest.
Does Coach Snyder have, like, snow pants on? Or, like, 5 layers of sweatpants underneath his wind pants?
And the pass going to be, and that's
Yeah,
going to be
there's
pass
the
interference.
flag.
As intended receiver again was 23, I believe, and Palmer on the coverage. 23, Darren Mills for West Hancock.
It's going to be the first flag on BWP, excuse me. I said that the whole time at Macomb, too.
Yes.
I did the junior high football game, didn't say it one time. I don't know what my deal is. Hey, you don't go all the way down there. It's only a 10-yard penalty, isn't it?
I believe so. 2:58 to play here.
Or a 15-yard penalty? That's 15 yards. And it should still be 4th down.
So instead of 4th and
Or
18.
3rd down. Did they say third? It was 3rd down, actually. So
It is,
15-yard
yep.
penalty.
3rd and 5 now for West Hancock.
More like 4, really, it looks like. But what's Ethan got?
He had 4 and then changed it to 5 because he heard you say.
No, you said 5. I said 4. Just don't blame this on me.
Just seeing if you're paying attention. 2:45 to play.
Oh, big stop.
Big hit. The ball carrier number 30, Brownlee, and the hit by Hodgkins for BWP, and that's going to be a
Loss
loss
of 2.
of about 2 back to the 40-yard line. Ball nose of the football right at the 40-yard line. So 4th and we'll call it 6. 2:25 to play here in the first half. 6-0 lead for BWP.
They'll surely go for this, I would think. You know, West Hancock has as many people on the sideline as BWP does.
And the handoff, cut it outside, number 37, a good pursuit by BWP is going to net just a gain of 1
Actually, they're going to give him nothing.
for Jake Martins, and a turnover on downs to BWP with 1:54 to play.
Is that Kramer out there again?
I thought that was
No, it was 55 maybe. Do we have a 55?
Carter Chambers.
Yep,
Chambers.
that's who it was. Who carried that? 37 carried
That
that,
was
right?
37. Yep.
Jake Martins.
Jake Martins.
No gain.
So BWP does take over 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. 1:54 to play here in the opening half. BWP with 2 timeouts remaining. Strode, handoff, first back through, and
Another
the ball's
fumble?
out again. No signal yet from the officials.
I can't see. My glasses are fogging up. I don't know how you do this with your glasses fogging up.
And I think West Hancock got on the football.
Well, they're waiting for a second here. Looks like the rescue squad is leaving for Blandonsville. Titans.
Football, yep, just saw the signal. First down, West Hancock. So
Kenny watched the replay. Well, which isn't really the replay, but it's the delay that comes up on our YouTube, so he was able to see that it was Titan football. Who covered it? Who got it? Could you see the number that
I
came up
did
with
not
it?
see who came up with that football. 1:40 to play, first half. West Hancock trailing 6-0 to BWP. 1st and 10 from the. And now
Ball.
West Hancock puts the ball in
And-
4-8. BWP's on that one.
No, I think they.
Nope, West Hancock did get on it. First one back.
They should have got on it. BPC
Kramer?
or BWP had it, yeah, and then it kind of bounced out.
And that's going to be a loss of about 3.
Was that number 30 that
I think finally did fall on the football. I believe so, yeah.
we're going to give number 30 a loss of how many? 3?
So second,
4?
Second and
4.
13.
4.
Second and 14.
I'm going to give him a loss of 4.
Back to the.
He had 2
BWP.
carries for 9 yards, and he's had 3 straight carries for loss.
44 is Corral going to drop back, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off and run, and he's going to be just beyond the original line of scrimmage.
Hilton with a good open field tackle.
Called a gain of about 5. He got it inside the 40 to the BWP 39. 52 seconds remaining here in the first half. 6-0 lead for BWP.
I'm only giving him 4.
West Hancock, I believe, was still all 3 of their timeouts here.
I don't think this is a game we're going to see a whole lot of timeouts.
I don't think so either.
I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not for sure, but with the wind blowing like it's blowing and not punting and not kicking, I'm guessing that these guys are probably not going to call a whole lot of timeouts.
25 seconds on the clock. West Hancock has it 3rd and 10. Snap. Handoff. 32 on the carry for, that is, Heston. And he's going to pick up just
Hilton
a couple
on
of
the
yards.
stop.
And that probably will be the final play of the half as we're down to 6 seconds to play. And nope. Prove me wrong. West Hancock going to take a timeout here with 2.9 seconds to play. And
they just moved the down marker back a full yard.
oh boy. Thanks for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH, and thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center's best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Also brought to you by McDonough Telephone Cooperative. This Westbury game stream is made possible by McDonough Telephone Fiber Internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning-fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. Give them a call at 309-776-3211 to check your availability. Also, Square Music Company. They offer instruments, gear lesson services, and more. Located at 122 Northside Square in Macomb. Call the Macomb store at 309-431-5484. And you can also visit the Quincy location at 725 North Hampshire Street. You can also find them online at squaremusic.com. 2.9 seconds to play here. First half. West Hancock has it 4th and 9. And Kramer right through the gut.
Somebody might want to block him.
He didn't. Corral, the quarterback, didn't even have time to set up to literally a step back from the center, and Nate Kramer right there. And that'll be the final play of the half. 6-0 lead for BWP here at Westbury High School on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop. Because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance
in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
You know, you see fires on TV all the time. You don't understand what the families are really going through until you've lived it. The day before the fire, life was good. We went to bed, we woke up, and we had nothing. If it was not for Country Financial, we would still have nothing.
And back here at Westbury High School, 6-0 lead for BWP here at half of the JV contest. And got a new man to my left. Dwayne's You're not Dwayne.
No.
How's it going, Kenny?
Pretty good.
Kenny Suter here alongside, and at halftime, 6-0 BWP scoring there on that opening drive, and not much offense either side after that.
No, not really. Both teams not really holding on to the ball well, especially in this wind.
Yeah,
but
it's cold. It's cold up here, and we've got the windows shut, folks. So it's just not a nice night out there. And BWP, as I said on that opening drive of the first half, moved the ball pretty well. Of course, as Dwayne and I talked, there no returns on kicks or punts, so BWP were able to march it right down the field there on that opening drive.
Yeah, BWP, they're especially running good, especially when they do the side toss sweeps over on the side. They're really doing good on getting outside and getting past that tackle, but getting inside is a little hairy, especially down there in the middle.
Yeah, we've had a couple of turnovers both sides there in that first half. As you said, I'm sure a lot of that has to do with the wind, cold conditions and stuff here. And I don't know about you, but I'm glad the game's tonight and not tomorrow night, because it seems it's supposed to be colder the next couple of nights, and then crazy Illinois weather. We're supposed to be 70, 75 over the weekend, so should be nice and warm for our varsity contest coming up on Saturday at Bushnell Prairie City High Schools. We'll take on the Elmwood Brimfield Trojans, and of course, a big win last year, a game that actually took 2 days to play at Elmwood because of tornadoes on Friday night last year, so we had to go back and finish the game. And I do remember talking to Coach Rodis after that game last year. That was the first win that he's been involved with over Elmwood Brimfield since he's been here at Bushnell BWP. So, nice win last year, and of course, I think the Trojans off to a 2-0 start with wins over West Hancock varsity 2 weeks ago, and I think they beat Knoxville last week, if I remember correctly. So they're always going to be a tough. Farmington, Elmwood, Brimfield, you can guarantee those are going to be always tough games for BWP.
Yeah, I know from experience. Playing against Elmwood is tough, especially on the line. The little thing that we always talk about is the foot-to-foot splits that Elmwood always utilizes. And it looks like a simple thing when you're running. But when you're a D tackle trying to push through and you got two guys right next to each other, I'm not the biggest kid, but I couldn't. There's no way any of us were trying to get through.
Right.
So Elmwood is always a tough challenge, but it's always a fun game for us to play.
Yeah, and with the win last year, BWP played well the year before and actually led late in that contest before Elmwood finally took the lead and held on for that victory. So we've had some more competitive games with with Elmwood Brimfield over the last 4 or 5 years. We haven't seen some of the blowouts that we saw early on. So it's supposed to be great weather. So hopefully we'll have a good crowd come out, and many people are allowed, and you're going to have decent weather, not like tonight on Saturday afternoon, hopefully. So, but it is a 6-0 lead, and that one score, that scoring summary coming from Dalton Huffman on a 19-yard touchdown run there in the opening quarter, and nothing since. So one good thing about it, it's been a quickly played first half, is because it is just now about 6:45. So nice quick game, and I'm sure everybody involved that's outside is hoping that it's a quick second half.
Yes.
So
one thing that I did see that I was kind of surprised is both teams put a couple of pass plays in there and tried to pass in the wind.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd see that at all this entire game.
Yeah, the West Hancock threw a couple of deeper passes. BWP just trying that one little screen, but even that you saw, talking to Dwayne there, how bad the wind affected that pass. It was a simple screen that there's probably not 5 yards between Strode and the intended receiver, Hilton, and the ball went backwards on him. And, I'm a little surprised to see. I figured there'd be no passing, or one pass, maybe two total in that first half. So we'll be interested to see what happens here in the second half. And you are listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, also brought to you by M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. Will be celebrating its 60th anniversary in June. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the county and offers top-notch customer service, full free delivery within 40 miles, and the best in home appliance repair in the area. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop and see them at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.m&b, the word and, bfurniturinc.com. You can also give them a call at 309-772-2111. Also, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell for over 100 years. Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agricultural lending and its trust department. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street in Bushnell or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. Farmers and Merchants is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Chris Rankhauser and Kenny Suter. You know, you were hearing right. Dwayne taking a step back here at halftime. You kind of tell what you kind of doing this as an internship, right, through the Western Broadcasting. Of course, I graduated a few years ago from broadcasting at Western, but kind of helping out and kind of tell people what all you've been doing. I know you've been involved heavy in doing some camera work for us, setting up and doing all that stuff.
I'm basically just here to do whatever Dwayne needs, you know. Didn't really plan on this being an internship. I was just going to help out. Then looking at it, I said, well, I might as well try to go through the internship, save me a little time on doing college. But between helping set up, making sure I know what everything does and all that, I've been doing a couple of camera works. I've been running the computer. Now I'm on here.
Get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's better to learn everything instead of being really good at one thing.
Right. And I know from experience, like I said, it's going back now. I'm not going to date myself, but I'm going to say almost 30 years ago from Western, that even then it was so good to have. You go some places, you don't get the hands-on very much. It's more book. And we at Western, and I know that's still the same way it's been for all these years, wasn't so much book and class, but hands-on experience. Doing radio shows, doing programming for radio shows. I did an internship through one of the university stations and did all the music programming, scheduling, and things like that. And the TV side of it, getting to do the actual newscast, filming sporting events, and doing play-by-play and stuff you just can't beat it around here for that. I'm just so grateful for the experience, and you get that experience and hands-on, because that means so much more. I mean, to me, and I know everybody else, that's what I want. Yeah. I don't want to be sitting in a classroom structured as a broadcasting major. I want to be learning how to do the things I want to do as you go down the road and get out of college and go on for a career.
Yeah, that is one thing that I did like about before COVID came around. We tried to do as much as we could outside, actually taking cameras, setting things up. But once COVID hit,
I was going to say that's got to be a huge in this field. It's got to be a huge game changer.
I got lucky that once it hit, I decided that I was going to take every prerequisite, every reporting class I had to do. I was going to put them all there when I could, so that like next semester I'll have 4 out of my 5 classes will be either just doing studio work or filming the games and stuff like that. So I'll have 1 or 2 actual in-class classes next year, but I'm excited to just sit there and work.
Right. Well, and like you said, this field with COVID, it's got to be very hard to be able. You don't get that hands-on stuff. With the sporting events canceled, and Western playing football now that they should have been playing last fall. We're playing football in the spring, which should have been playing in the fall. I can't imagine. I applaud you. I think that's a great way to go about it, using that time to get your general requirement things done. So when things break, and now we're seeing things open up more and more, that you can get those classes, get your hands-on experience. So they have no time on the clock, but West Hancock, I think, will probably get the proverbial couple-minute warm-up period here, or maybe not, because now West Hancock's heading to the sideline over on the far side. BWP back at their own.
It's so cold they don't want to warm up.
Dwayne, I don't know. You can warm up out there as cold as it is. So 10 minutes back on the clock. Comments from the peanut gallery down here at the right.
Yeah.
So the officials out in the field, but we don't see either one of the teams back on the playing surface yet. It looks like West Hancock over on the far side. Of course, as we said earlier, if you're just now tuning in, we appreciate you tuning in here tonight for this JV contest, but no punt returns and no kick returns. So we'll see. West Hancock should be kicking the ball off. And it looks like, as Dwayne said, I don't think the ball's already set at the
25,
30-yard line.
Yeah, I guess they might just go ahead and say that they kicked it off and they downed it at the 30.
And that's going to be the BWP offense going to come to the field, so no kick. We saw Jensen Laughlin a couple times kick off there to start the game, and then after the BWP touchdown, then he was the only BWP player on the field, and West Hancock had a couple of guys down deep. But it is BWP football to start the second half. 3 back set behind Strode. Strode hands off near side, cutting it around the 35 across the 40, still on his feet. That's Rand Palmer, and he's got about a 12, 13-yard gain on first down, and a BWP first down out to Sparkloan 43-yard line. So we'll call it a gain of 13 from the 30 to the 43.
That's a real nice play, especially going right back to that outside run that they utilized the entire time.
Yeah, you said at halftime we saw more offense and more good positive plays out of that type of play in the first half for the Sparklons. 1st and 10. Strode hands off, first back through. He's going to cut it back out across the midfield and into Titan territory at the 49-yard line. We're going to go no huddle. That was Huffman, 22 on the carry, and BWP quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like they're going to try and get set up, try to keep this defense off it on its heels.
And he got a jump, but I thought momentarily they got back, but they did draw West Hancock off sides. That'll be a 5-yard gain, and that'll be enough for a BWP first down to the Titan 45-yard line. 9:10 to play here, first half. 1st and 10, BWP from the Titan 45-yard line. 6-0 lead for the Sparklones.
Sparklones really doing a nice job running to that left side. Really must see something that they like through that side. Oh, they're going to
quarterback keeper, and Strode's going to go out of bounds after a gain of a couple. That's a pretty good spot. I didn't think he got that much before stepping out of bounds.
A nice run up through the side. They saw that 2 trap players running through, and they all focused on him. Quarterback came around. That safety was able to come up and try and get him, though.
We'll gain a gain of 2, so 2nd down and 8. 8:45 to play. Second half, third quarter action here. BWP on top, 6-0. Strode under center again, 3 back set. And a bad snap again. Strode coming away from the center to send BWP able to get on the football, I believe. That was Carter Chambers, I believe, 55, the center that got on that football for the Sparklons.
Once again, it's that coldness of the ball right when you get through that snap, especially when it's cold. It's real hard to get that handoff going. Be a little bit up too high or too low, and you've got a fumble situation.
BWP really didn't lose much on that play, so 3rd down and 8. Clock rolling, 8:15 to play here. Third quarter, 6-0 lead for BWP as a handoff to Hilton, 27. He's going to get across the 40 and then pushed back across the 40 down to about the 39-yard line. Look where they're going to spot it. So gain of 6. And that's going to set up a 4th and about 4.
At this point, you just really want to go for it with this punt situation as it is. You're going to get about 10 yards a punt, so why not just go?
And they are going to go for it, 4th and 4. Strode, 3rd back through. That's Palmer, and he's got the first down and more. A nice spin move and going to be brought down out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. A gain of, we'll call it 14 on 4th down there, and BWP with another first down keeps the ball and drives further into Titan territory. 1st and 10, 7:22 to play here in the third quarter.
Really good trap block down there by 73.
That would be Wyatt Hodgkins.
Yeah, with that play especially, what you really want to do is isolate the one backer right there that you can move out of the way and get a wide open look. And that gave Palmer just another great run.
A little delayed handoff. Strode looking to throw and is going to flip it to Palmer. And you know what? For a play that looked disastrous, I don't know that was intended to be the play for BWP. And to get back to the line of scrimmage, had the pass completed in the first place, and gain maybe about, they're going to gain about a yard or two on the play. 2nd and 8, 6:25 to play.
And that was a really good tip drill by Palmer to get that ball and start on fingertips, able to get it back in and corral and get up.
And
save
gain
the play.
An ugly-looking play from the start that gains 2 and a 2nd down and 8 for BWP. 6:10 to play. Third quarter. Strode going to roll this near side. Going to try to flip it to Hilton, and that pass is going to fall incomplete. So clock stops. 6:05 to play. 2nd down and 8, or 3rd down and 8 for BWP at the Titan 24-yard line.
I don't know if they're going to try and look for the screen on that play right there, but that defensive line just burst right through.
Yeah, even if that catch is made by Hilton, it's going to go for no gain or a loss because the defense was right there. So probably a blessing in disguise that one fell incomplete. 3rd and 8 for BWP. Strode going to keep it, roll far side. He's going to keep it now, and he's going to come up, run out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the 1st down marker on the far side. Takes it inside the 20 down to about the 19-yard line. I'm looking, just inside the 20, so we'll call it the 19. That'd be a 4th and about 3 or 4. We'll call it 3.
It's a nice run by Palmer to get upfield and keep on that sideline. It looked like he was going to go out, I don't know, maybe 2 yards ahead of where he was.
So Strode's 4-yard gain makes it a 4th and 3 for BWP. 2 tight ends set, 3 backs formation behind Strode. And the handoff going to be to Palmer, I believe, and I'm not sure. I don't think he got enough. I don't know. Now we're getting this signal. Nope, not enough for the 1st down. Signals 1st down, West Hancock. So BWP a turnover on downs. 5:44 to play here in the 3rd quarter. West Hancock with their first offensive possession of the 2nd half.
Real nice run by Palmer, just trying to get something out of it. Broke a couple of tackles, tried that spin move.
Got a couple yards out of the play, but they needed about 3 or 4 on the play. So turnover on downs, 5:44 to play here, 3rd quarter. Titans to the line of scrimmage, single back set, the 2 wing backs. Typical formation we see out of West Hancock. Handoff up the middle, and I believe that was number 20 on the carry. And he doesn't have much room there. Blaine Carlton, a big running back for the Titans. And they're going to say he lost about a half a yard. So we'll call it a loss of 1, 2nd and 11. 5:25 to play here, 3rd quarter, 6-0 lead for BWP.
Carlton's been their main running back throughout this whole game, consistently getting at least 3 yards, trying to keep on pushing through.
He's a big body as a sophomore to bring down, or as a freshman, just a freshman, I should say. And I think 20's out there, so we'll have to wait and see. That was 37 on the carry, Jake Martins.
I don't think he got much anything either.
Trying to make out the number that came off the pile last.
Wow. You're going to push him back, about a loss of 2 or 3 there.
I think that might have been Wren on the stop, 13. I can't tell through our one window here is a little fogged up, so trying to go down here where we can get a better vantage point. 3rd and 13. Ooh. BWP nearly jumping off, and now they're going to get the late whistle. BWP going to jump offside, so makes that a 3rd and 8. Move the ball out to about the 27-yard line of West Hancock. .420 and counting here, 3rd quarter, 6-0 lead for BWP. Thanks for tuning in tonight here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Getting set up now.
Single back set, and now Wes Hancock's going to jump off the near tight end on this near side. So that was number 80, Enrique Hernandez, and that 5 yards. So what I can do, we can do as well, and 5-yard penalty by BWP now canceled out by Wes Hancock and pushes it back to 3rd and 13, back to the Titan 22-yard line. 3:50 to play here, third quarter. Sparklones on top, 6-0, that score coming on the opening drive of the contest for BWP, and then several turnover on downs and issues with fumbling the football. Now we got a trainer from the BWP sidelines going across. Looks like number 23 on the far side, Darren Mills. A little shaken up. Handoff first. That's the big man, number 20, Blaine Carlton. And
get about 4
or 5 on that play. So that's going to set up a 4th and about 13. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not 4th, 13. 4th and about 8. And we're going to see.
Might be
a punt here. It is going to be a punt. High snap. And that's a pretty good kick, actually, into that wind. Fielded at the Titan 47-yard line. So we'll see if they've been doing what we thought. They're going to move it up about 5 yards on the punt.
Looks like they are, yeah.
About that. Actually, it looks like about 4 as they move it back to about the 43. So BWP set up, or I should say the 47. No, it is a 43. I got myself confused looking at the markers on the far side. 1st and 10, 3:01 to play here, third quarter. Sparklones with their second possession here, the second half. Single receiver, both side, full house, 3 backfield behind Strode. Strode takes the handoff to Hilton. He's going to bounce that one inside and now bounce it outside. And he's got some room. Good run as he's going to take it out across the 40 down to the 36-yard line. Gain of about 7 on first down for BWP. 2:35 to play here. Third quarter, BWP on top, 6-0.
BWP really set up from that punt. Good field to try and take advantage of this and get another score here. Been stuck at about 6-0 since about halfway through the first quarter.
2:15 to play, second and we'll call it 4. Strode. Handoff first back through. He's got the first down. I believe that was Palmer, and he's going to get it down close to the 30-yard line. Or was that Huffman, 22 on the carry? He's the last man back to the huddle for BWP. That's a first down.
2 minutes left in this quarter.
Ball nose of the football right at the 30-yard line. 2 tight end, 3 back set. Strode under center. Handoff, third back through. That's Palmer, and he's got some room. Nice move outside. Cuts it back again, still on his feet. Cuts it back to the middle, still on his feet. And a nice run by Rand Palmer. He's going to take it for another BWP first down.
The elusiveness of him just zip-ziding all the way around.
Great move. He started inside, cut it out, then cut it back in. And he's going to take it down to the 15. Another first down for BWP. A minute 35 to play as they set the chains on the far side. Minute 20 to play here. Third quarter, 6-0 lead for the Sparklones. Third quarter action here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Single receivers, single receiver near side, 2 receiver far side, single back, handoff to 27 Hilton. He's going to cut
Hilton's
it around
gonna
the
come
outside.
up.
Nice move. He's going to dive for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Xavier Hilton with 47.7 seconds to play. And a 12-0 lead for BWP. Xavier Hilton, 15 yards on the touchdown run for the Sparklows.
Hilton, both him and Palmer are doing really good, running around, making sure that any type of dive tackles, arm tackles are not getting them down, just keeping their feet moving. And that's one of the things that BWP has been using to make sure that they're up right now.
12-0 lead as BWP attempt for two out of the shotgun, single back set. Going to send Wren in motion. Going to throw it, and it's nearly intercepted, nearly caught then on the rebound by Laughlin. So the 2-point attempt is no good with 47.7 seconds to play here in the third quarter. It's a 12-0 lead for BWP. We're brought to you by Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking. They can take your product down the road, near or far, and also offer top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. The second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support local athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis at Route 41 South at Prairie City. Give them a call at 309-775-3333. Also, Beck Pest Control. Don't let the varmints and creepy crawlies get the best of you. Contact Best Pest Control. Beck Pest Control, I should say, in Colchester. Beck Pest Control can let you sleep easy when the lights are out, knowing you have no invited guests running around. Contact them 309-313-5521. That's Beck Pest Control. Get the bugs out. Also brought to you by United Community Bank. UCB's services are designed to keep you in the game when you are on the go with online and mobile banking that's nothing but net. The friendly services you can count on from the leader of community banking. Choosing UCB is always a slam dunk. Visit a location near you with branches in Bushnell, Colchester, 2 in Macomb. UCB is a member FDIC. Chris Franklin is a Katie Suter here at Bauman Field in Scioto, West Prairie High School on a very cold and windy Tuesday night. 12-0 lead for BWP, and West Hancock's going to take over after the score, 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Hand off up the middle in a big hole, and nearly a first down for West Hancock. That was number 30 on the carry, Isaiah Brownlee.
Real nice run of just putting his head down and keep trucking forward, moving north-south.
9-yard gain, 2nd and 1 as we're down under 30 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Come out under center again, single back behind Correll, and that's who's going to get it, and that's Brownlee again, and he's still on his feet across midfield and down close to the BWP 40-yard line. Going to be brought down at the 41.
Play so nice they ran it twice right there. They knew that hole was going to be there again if they kept on going.
And a first down for the Titans here, and that's going to end the quarter. So we're down to 2 seconds to play. 12-0 BWP on top. We'll step aside for some commercial and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
During this COVID pandemic, it is important you take care of your health, especially your heart health. Do not ignore the signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you have health concerns, schedule an appointment with your provider, and always, in case of an emergency, call 911. This message brought to you by McDonough District Hospital and Blessing Health System. See for yourself why Blessing Health System is the leader in cardiology and pulmonology services. Appointments available inside MDH. Learn more at blessinghealth.org or MDH.org.
Back.
And welcome back here to the action at Bauman Field in Scioto, West Prairie High School. Fourth quarter of JP action just about set to get underway. 12-0 lead for BWP over West Hancock, though a nice big run there by Brownlee to end the quarter, about a 30-yard scamper, and takes it inside BWP territory. It'll be 1st and 10 out of the quarter break for West Hancock.
Brownlee did a real nice job both of those last 2 runs of taking the ball and just moving north. Doesn't matter what is in front of you, just keep on moving and you'll get yards. And with that biggest hold as their lineman got, he was able to get up 30, 35 yards.
Good run for Brownlee. Back-to-back runs. Takes it from their 30 down to the BWP 43-yard line. 1st and 10. West Hancock. Handoff. Again, that first back through. North and south. Good initial hit there by BWP. That pile's still moving, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards on that play. I'm waiting to see I think that was 20 on the, no, it was number 30 again, Brownlee. He's going to pick up a nice 7-yard gain or thereabouts on first down. So I'm going to say almost 8. Second and a long 2. 9:30 to play here fourth quarter, I should say. 12-0 lead for BWP over West Hancock.
Brownlee's about the biggest bright spot this offense has found, so they're just going to keep on running them until the BWP finds a way to stop it.
Run that horse again, and BWP looking like they're going to blitz, and it pays off as 54 Kramer on the stop.
Ran a fake, trying to utilize that push that Browning has kept on going, but BWP ran a perfect blitz onto the far side to stop him.
I think the ball carrier was Trevor Strover, 19. That's going to be a loss back to about the 40.
About the 39.
39-yard line, we'll call it. 3rd and about 9. And number 3, that's 30 again, Brownlee, should say, and he's going to gain a good distance there. He's going to come up a couple yards short of the first down, it looks like. So 4th and 2 for the Titans. Down 12-0, 8:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. I was joking with Dwayne, having these nice long headsets allows a little more room to wander around and get some better vantage points here. As it is 4th and 2 for the Titans. Ball at the 34-yard line. Ball momentarily on the turf, and BWP looks like they're going to hold, and they are, as the quarterback swarmed under by a host of black jerseys. Palmer, amongst others there, Rand Palmer on that stop for BWP.
He tried his best just to pick that ball up and get as much as he could get, but it really wasn't anything coming back.
So BWP going to take over on downs. 1st and 10, 8:01 to play. 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. 12-0 lead for BWP over West Hancock. Strode under center again. 3-back set, 2 tight ends. Handoff and cutting it to the near side. That's Hilton, and he's not going to be, and he's body slammed down. Nice open field tackle by number 32. Dayton Heston, and Hilton looking to get it outside there, Kenny, and he had nowhere to go and literally was body slammed to the turf after a loss of about 3.
That was pretty much judo throw right out of the UFC. You know, he was a little up too high to try and tackle him, so he tried to throw him best as he could, but it worked that time.
So Hilton loses 3 on first down. 2nd and 13, ball back to the 36-yard line. BWP handoff. Again, this time Palmer far side, and he gets that corner. He got the corner, and he's got a good chunk of yardage. First down inside the West Hancock 40, kind of stood up there and driven back, stopped by 37 over on the far side. Jake Martins.
About an 18-yard run up through that far side.
Well, he'll take it from the 30.
Maybe
6.
A little bit more.
Yeah, inside the 40 at the West Hancock 39, BWP on top by 12. 7 minutes to play here, fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Sparklands at the Titan 40 or 39-yard line. Going to send a receiver out near side now. No, going to come in and run 2 tight ends again. 3-back set. Strode, quick snap. Hand off 3rd back through. That's Hilton, I believe, and he's got some room around the outside across the 35 down to about the 34, 33-yard line. Gain of about 5 or 6 on the play. We'll call it a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4, 6.5 to play here. Fourth quarter, BWP with it at the Titan 34-yard line. Strode gets the play from Coach Snyder on this near side.
BWP now got that ball running with each swing pass over to the far side. long as they keep on. Oh, looks like they're going to set up here.
Single back set with 3 receivers and a handoff to Hilton. A little stiff arm, but he's not going to have anywhere to go. The first man slowing him up was number 80 for the Titans. That is Enrique Hernandez, but 37 cleaning up the job. Jake Martins brings Hilton back for about a loss of 2, back to the Titan 36, 3rd down and 7, 5.5 to play here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, that single back set, he didn't really have much of any place to run anyway, so tried to swing out and get as much as he could.
Yeah, tried to do the stiff arm, which kept him from going down initially, but then the second defender there to wrap up and strode on a quarterback keeper, and a nice fake, and he's a great fake, and he's going to have a first down gain of about 8 on the play, or had to get inside the 30 and got down to about the 29-yard line. It is enough for a BWP first down, a gain of about 10.
Nice block by both the wideouts that were out here on that keeper. We're able to get over, close that gate, and make sure that they can't get around and try to tackle from the back.
Ball to the Titan 24-yard line, 5:15 to play. 12-0 lead for BWP. 3 back set, 2 tight ends. Strode takes the snap. Hand off to Huffman. And he spins out of 1 tackle, still on his feet, and he's going to be inside the 10, knocked out of bounds at about the 6. So from the 24 down to the 6, 18 yards will give Dalton Huffman on the play. 1st and goal for BWP. On top in this contest, 5:08 to play, 12-0 lead for the Sparklons.
Yeah. If West Hancock's going to come back, they got to focus more on making sure they can secure the tackle. A lot of these players have been able to get around.
Strode under center. Keeper again, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dalton Strode from 6 yards out. 4:53 to play. 18-0 lead for BWP.
That 6-yard keeper out there towards that side.
So BWP on top, 18-0. Going to come in 2 tight end set, 3 back set. Strode going to fake the handoff, throws in the flat, in and out of the hand of the intended receiver. That's number 11, Ashton Barkley. I believe the intended receiver on the near side, and it threw his hands out of incomplete. So 4:53 to play here in the 4th quarter. 18-0 lead for BWP. And we'll just keep it right here for now. So we've got a few more ads to get through. Rosie's Pizza, they offer something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Also brought to you by the Princess Shop. The Princess Shop is your local one-stop home for women's apparel, accessories, and shoes. Stop in Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. or Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. located at 1520 East Jackson in Macomb. Jensen Lotman going to kicked it off and kicked it almost to the goal line as West Hancock didn't send anybody back. We can also tell you about Robin Wilt from Mayor. Our people and our traditions are the true backbone of what makes our community special. I will continue to work for Bushnell and its citizens to make sure we are strong, solid, and strong. I would appreciate your vote to work another 4 years for Bushnell, the small town with a big heart. Vote April 6th for Robin Wilt, Bushnell Mayor. Paid for by Robin Wilt for Mayor. 4:53 to play here, 4th quarter. West Hancock trailing 18-0. Under center, handoff, second back through. That's Brownlee, and he's got a lot of room. 1 man to beat, and Palmer's going to bring him down out near midfield at the 49-yard line of the Titans.
18-yard run there, and what else is he going to do other than give it to Brownlee at this point? He's been able to, his past 5 runs have gained him almost 40 yards alone.
So good offense, part of the offense for The Titans quickly to the line. 1st and 10, West Hancock from their own 49. Handoff again. Guess who? Brownlee. And again, he's into that BWP secondary and brought down across the 30, inside the 40, I should say. Now, marking it, where are they going to mark it? At the 36-yard line. So another 15 yards for Brownlee for West Hancock, and they are on the move. Another first down, 4:10 to play here, fourth quarter, 18-0 lead for the Sparklets.
West Hancock just trying their best to score at this point, down 18 with 4 minutes left.
And guess who again? This time BWP does a better job, a gain of about 3 on the play. Isaiah Brownlee, three straight carries for West Hancock. Now he's going to check out on the far side. 2nd down and 6. Titans trail by 18. 18-0, 3:35 to play. Come out, single back set again. Delay handoff, 2nd back through 27, and he's going to be wrapped up behind. That is Cooper Shaw. And short gain on the play. Called a gain of a couple or so on the play. 3rd down and 5 for West Hancock. Clock at 3 minutes to play. 3rd and 5 from the BWP 36. Sparklands on top, 18-0. Well, handoff, 20. That is Carlton. And he's got enough for a West Hancock first down. Across the 20. Clock continuing to tick down as they set the chance stop now to 40 and counting. 1st and 10. Ball at about the 19. Under center, handoff. And ball, and BWP is going to pick it up. Ooh. And picked up finally, as that was 22, Dalton Huffman, I believe. Yep, it was 22, Dalton Huffman on the fumble recovery. Had it, and then the ball bounced away from him, and he picked it up, ran down the field a couple more yards, picked it up. So BWP stops the defense, stops West Hancock on that series. And a chance with 2:18 to go to put some more points on the board, up 18-0.
Huffman really saw that wide open lane and focused a little bit more on trying to get his gears up and through there.
Strout handoff, cut back near side. Good run. That is Huffman again. Dalton Huffman, number 22. He's going to have a nice run across the 30 to about the 35. Call it gain of, I'll call it almost 7. 2nd and 4, minute 50 to play. BWP on top, 18-0. 3 back set, Strode under center. Handoff, Palmer going to bounce it outside. Got ran into, now he's going to cut it back. Nice block by Strode, the quarterback. And Palmer running over people and takes it across the 50 down to the West Hancock 48. And head up run there by Palmer as he tried to go outside, and he ran into one of his linemen and one of the defensive linemen for West Hancock, bounced it back out, and did a great job of running it back for another first down.
And then saw that one defensive man try to, dive out to stop him, and he just swam, move him with the ball and everything.
A great job by Strode, recognizing the play was coming back to the near side, and came back and actually gave him the block that allowed Palmer to make the turn up the sideline.
Block on a kid probably 2 times bigger than him.
At least. So a minute 10 to go, 1st and 10, BWP. And looks like the Sparkland's going to come out in victory formation now as a minute to go on the clock. 1 man back. Strode going to take the snap and kneel down. 55 seconds to go. Clock continuing to tick down. And we can tell you about the Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street. Good Hope just east of the North Elementary School. Open April, October, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, 10 to 4. For all your fresh produce needs, be sure to follow your Facebook page for daily updates. Currently taking orders for whole and half lamb freezer meat. Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come and see where it's grown. Clock down to 24 seconds to go. BWP not going to have to take another snap. Hensley Grain in rural Bushnell has a long family history of taking an active role in the Bushnell Prairie City School District, especially Spartan athletics. Good luck, Spartans and Sparklones and Cyclones in 2021, and enjoy this shortened athletic campaign. Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. And MTC Communications, having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it. 2021, MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. That is a final 18-0 BWP on top this evening, and we're rolling into our JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. As what are the stats shaking out there, Kenny, here for this contest?
Well, for Dalton Huffman, he had 41 yards rushing. Xavier Hilton, 23, and a touchdown in the third quarter. Well, I should say Huffman also had a touchdown in the first quarter, ran right over that one. Rand Palmer had 84 yards, really good, especially on that far side one, as the most yards for Bushnell. Nate Kramer had a 4-yard run on a fumble. That really shows that it was kind of hard to really keep a hold of the game, the ball throughout the game, as 5 fumbles between both teams. And Dalton Strode with 34 yards rushing and a touchdown. For the Titans, we had Brownlee with 87 yards after what looked like 2 straight drives where all he was doing was running right downfield, knocking everyone over. Heston with 9, Strover with -4, Shaw with -2, Carlton with 29, who was also another one of those inside backs that they utilized all the game. Martins with 4, and Carell with -17.
A little surprised West Hancock didn't go more with Brownlee and Carlton, because Carlton, as I said in the broadcast, a freshman, but a very big body and hard to, and when he did run the ball, you could see BWP did have some trouble at times bringing him down, and Brownlee there on that last drive for West Hancock, 39 yards on a couple of back-to-back plays total there. Just able to be glad here tonight that, of course, the West Hancock varsity squad been able to not play last week and can't play this week because of COVID-related issues, and that's why, we were supposed to play West Hancock varsity last week, and Macomb was supposed to play Farmington, and we ended up playing a second time. But just great to see the kids from West Hancock, the JV squad here tonight. And BWP, congratulations to Coach Snyder. They pick up the win this evening, 18-0 here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game night, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer our area teams on to victory. So a nice win for the JV squad. As we said, check out the YouTube page. All sorts of activities going on all week. We've got football, not Friday night, Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. Should be great weather. Hopefully we'll get, an allotment of people for BWP that'll be able to be there. Homecoming game, as it is here in the spring at the end of March, almost April. And we're going to get Coach Snyder. Yep, Coach Snyder is going to come up here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. And, Coach, we won't keep you very long and let you get out of here because I know it's cold up here and we're not even in the wet tonight. But first of all, congratulations on the win this evening.
Thank you. It was a great job by everybody. Total team effort win. We made some adjustments at halftime, and again, couldn't be more proud of the guys to follow through with our adjustments.
And we saw how the weather played havoc with this contest. A lot of, some fumbles early on. I think Kenny said, 5 or 6 fumbles total in that contest. And this is kind of the night you would expect to see in the fall. And this, with the wind and everything and not much passing, a lot of ground game tonight out of both squads.
Right. And it's like you said, what Mother Nature kind of dictates what you're going to do. And you try to throw something and you don't know where the ball's going to go because the wind's going to take it. And like you guys are kind of blocked up here with all this stuff, with all the windows and everything. And down there, you can definitely feel the wind. But again, you mentioned fumbles, and we fumbled a lot. And again, that was the one thing I harped on the guys, running backs and quarterbacks at halftime was, guys, we don't fumble the ball. This is a different game. And we came out and didn't fumble the ball in the second half, and that's how it turned out for us. So,
real nice play. One thing that I did see running very well for you guys was that outside sweep over to the side, especially with Palmer and Hilton. Especially in the second half, was that one of the adjustments that you'd run those a little bit more?
Yeah, we fumbled actually a couple times, and I think one time when I ran with Rand, that kind of weird, wasn't it? Ran with Rand. Yeah, but ran with Palmer. He kind of bounced out and got away from his blockers, and so that was another adjustment. I told him at halftime, I said, just stay right there with your blockers. They're gonna cut you the path, and in the second half, we did a much better job. And like you said, Kenny, the yards that we got in the second half was great.
Yeah, I know with the weird setup with not having kick returns and punt returns and stuff, still got to be impressed with Laughlin. I said that you couldn't, on a normal, not windy day, hit that second kickoff down there and literally 2 feet, like a pitching wedge, 2 feet from going out of bounds and set that down. And, with his leg, that I've been very impressed with his leg, and that becomes a weapon for you guys as you go on, because you don't see at this level kids being able to kick the ball down 5-10 yard line or out of the end zone like we've seen out of him.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that I told the West Hancock coaches. I said, well, I just want my guy to kick, because he hasn't, he's kicking for varsity. I just want him to get more repetitions. And it would have been the same thing with punting, because he hasn't gotten many punts. But the way I saw him when we first came out and he was kicking, I was like, oh boy. And how far he's came along, he's doing a great job for us.
Yeah, he is. And Coach, we won't keep you up here any longer. Let you guys get out of here, go warm up, and we should have a little better weather for our varsity contest on Saturday, we hope.
I hope. I think I saw like 68
or
or
70,
70, and it's supposed to be midday, so that should be the sun, and it's not going to be freezing. I know we're kind of dreading practice tomorrow when it's supposed to be like 30 degrees and windy. So, but again, that's the weather where you get used to in the fall. You're not really used to it right now, because you're coming out. But normally, if you're playing in this weather in the fall, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah. So we'll take it. And a quick game tonight, and you guys pick up the victory. And again, congratulations, you guys. And we'll talk to you and the rest of the coaches on Friday or Saturday. Almost said Friday. Force a habit there.
Right. No. Well, thanks, guys. And again, thanks for everything you guys do. Again, I keep hearing awesome things, and you guys do a great job. So thanks for doing this for all Bushnell West Prairie athletics.
You're welcome, Coach. Thanks again, and we'll, as we said, we'll chat to you on Saturday.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Have a good night, Coach. Thank you. Coach Tyler Snyder here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game night, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events Live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer our area teams on to victory. So, Kenny, I don't have much more to say except, like I said, I know we're not out in the wind, but it's starting to get a little chilly even up here. So, nice win for the JV squad. And then, as we said, events, activities going on all week. And the varsity football on Saturday afternoon at Bushnell should be a good contest and good weather for that.
Yep.
So, for Kenny Suter, it's Chris Rankhauser saying thanks for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH, and we wish you all a great evening. Thanks.